Hello, and welcome back to Few and Far Between. We are excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the world of Exandria. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have
We
no
don't
Bill.
have Bill.
No Bill.
Yeah, we don't have Bill today. We do have me, Jaiden, playing Laphus.
Hey, Jamie Ping North.
Hey guys, I'm Miranda and I'm playing Voka.
Bill, we're just sending out our love to you. Hopefully, we'll see you next week, and we'll have maybe a little one shot to see what trouble Orgoth gets into. Those are always fun. Um, but is there anything we need to talk about? Just so you know, I'm going to repeat this a lot. On Twitch, they're limiting the amount of space we have in our VODs, so we have to like kind of limit. But you can, if you want to come and catch up on us or watch any other episode in the past, you can go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com at Sever Studios, and just watch us there. So uh, sorry about Twitch being a butt, but we are here as often as we can. Um, Anything we need to talk about?
They're called Call to Action, I believe.
Call to action.
Yeah, that's when people are like, subscribe, leave a comment, subscribe. Uh,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
call to action. Yes. Um, well, if everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Few and Far Between, episode 116, Edge of the Empire. Last time, you purchased mounts and a cart and traveled east on the gilded roadway along the Menagerie coast. You stopped in Pheolin for the Plum Grove Wine Festival, then continued on to Port Zune, where the city guards were using strange devices to fight off an attack by wyverns. 3 days later, you reached the outskirts of Nicodranas. North began looking for a place to stay that offered a safe haven, and you found one. You know of one. You haven't gotten there yet, so um,
Mm.
the where was I? Voka saw a lighthouse in the Restless Wharf that's right on the edge of the docks. It's in an image of the Wildmother, and it's just a lighthouse. It's late. It's night. It's about 7, 8 o'clock at night right now. So it's just its beam is like going searching all over the harbor, like going back and forth. The Lapis, you decided to stay with the horses at the stables at the western gate when you noticed a familiar looking member of the Cerebus Assembly patrolling the walls with the Zalazo, an orc named Korgal, who had served as an annex for Walcott the Red back in Ank'Harel. And you just see him grumbling as he's walking along with two guards. Like, and um, also, Orgoth found a shrine to a certain drow goddess, and we'll get into that much later. But he's going to have a long conversation with the owner of that shrine, but we'll find out about that later. So, um, Lapis, we ended with you, so we'll start with you.
well, she's not really gonna bring attention to herself right now, especially
He
with
definitely did
Hmm?
not notice you. He definitely did not
Yeah,
notice you at all.
yeah. She's just gonna kind of leave him. He's he's certainly having a bad day, and it would be so horrible if it got even worse. But right now, she is trying not to really cause that much attention to herself because she doesn't know what that's going to lead specifically for North.
Got it. Okay. He just kind of walks. He's walking north along the wall, and he just kind of gets to the guard tower that's right to the northwest of you and goes inside of it, and you just see him disappear into there. The stables are in a building that kind of buttresses up against the wall. Are you going to stay in the stables or?
Well, I'm gonna stay where the horses are and just kind of mostly just spend time with them.
Okay. What was the name of your horse? Nightstorm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nightstorm. Okay. Um, North, you and Voka,
Yes.
what are you doing?
We're headed to the Withered Bird.
The withered bird. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Well, that's a great name. Okay, so you head to the. It's not too far off of the strip. To the north, you can see a a tower that kind of like goes over all of the houses and businesses in this area in open key. Um, to the south, you see a large warehouse. Southeast, you see a large warehouse on the docks. You're about maybe 300 or 400, 500 feet away from the ocean. But you hear sounds of music, like a fiddle being played. You smell smoke, like somebody's in there, like smoking the good stuff. And yeah, there's people like carousing. It's only like 8 at night, and people are like coming out already like hammered.
Oh yeah, that's just as I remember.
Yeah, yeah. It's a 3-story building. You know that the tavern it's a tavern. It has basically like meeting rooms, common rooms on the second floor, and the tavern is open. Like the ceiling is up on the third floor, so it's like you have like this vaulted ceiling for the tavern, and then people can go up to the third floor for actually rooms if you want to rent rooms up there. But you go in, and you see a large man behind the bar, a big white mustache hanging down, like kind of almost like braided. Almost, it's not really braided; it's kind of twisted and waxed, and it kind of just comes down straight. And he looks at you. He's like, "Come in and welcome. Keep the peace."
Of course, keep the peace. Got any rooms?
We do,
Left
we
for
do.
tonight? Yeah.
Where you travel from?
Oh, where were we last time? Port Soon.
Port
Yeah, we're
Soon.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come from. We made a pit stop in Port Soon.
Well, your gold's good here. Come on in.
Right.
Make a perception check for me.
Based on sight, would you
Based
say?
on sight. Yeah. Voka, are you
Yes.
with North or are you by yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's with North.
Okay, just making sure.
Excellent.
Would you like a little bit of guidance?
That would no, I'm fine.
Okay.
That's a 19.
19. You see about 10 different thieves' cant symbols and signs kind of just go off. Some directed at you, some directed at other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do they say?
They're basically are you one of the guild? Are you one of us? Are you like who are you basically?
Oh shit.
Are you cool?
Are you cool? Are you cool? Are you cool enough to be in here?
I'll just do like the little like knock on the bar that says like quote unquote independent contractor.
You see there's tables along the balcony edge on the second floor. You see sailors up there drinking and shouting. There's a chandelier, wooden chandelier, and there is a gnome who is playing the fiddle, and the chandelier is actually just swinging back and forth. Like he's kicking his legs, and everybody's kind of singing and everything. It's loud, boisterous. The bartender, innkeeper says, "My name is Wilcalis Hightower. So how many nights will you and the child be staying?"
Pardon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's so
No,
smoky in
you-
here. I couldn't see you.
No,
you are.
I know you're right. I'm 10.
Oh, 10 years old. Make a deception check.
You want the kids meal? Is that it?
Can I very subtly shift my features?
Yes,
Like-
yes. Make a deception check though.
Yeah, let's go. I think I have advantage. I think I have good deception. Give me a second. Does my lying-based character have good deception? He does.
Yes.
25.
Oh yeah, yeah. So how long will you and the child be staying?
I'm thinking about staying maybe a night. We might need to get a second room. However, we have friends coming in.
Oh,
Probably, maybe
excellent.
at least one.
As long as you vouch for them and your gold is good, then
The gold's good.
they.
You take Marquesian coin, right?
Of course, do we take Marquesian coin?
Just making sure.
Yes. You see all these sailors. Half these fellows are from Marquette, aren't you, boys? Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much to be proud of, but okay.
The
Okay, I guess.
So the child 5 silver, the rest of you 8 silver a night.
Cool.
What's your name? Would you like a sucker? And he holds out a little candy sucker to you.
And his eyes widen for a second, and he like gives that like kind of like grin he makes when he's like slightly uncomfortable, and he says, "Why, yes, I would love a sucker, a lollipop. Do you have one of those propeller hats? I do enjoy those."
Nancy, you got that thing the boy was wearing the other day? Yeah.
I was just joking.
Comes out, and
Oh,
it's not a
you're stuck with
propeller
that
hat,
now.
but it's a little like basically a skull cap with a feather sticking out of it, and it says dunce on the front of it. I don't know if you want to wear this, but
No.
Okay, wait. So that's 5 silver for the kid. So that's 13, 21.
He
Yep.
sticks a sucker in his mouth.
It's a delicious pineapple flavor.
I'm not in the mood to just like break up gold, so I'm just gonna give him 3 gold. It goes up to 21, so I'm gonna give him 3 gold and just like
Oh, do you want to start a tab? Put this against it.
Just covering for food for now.
You got it. And he pushes over 2 keys.
Thank you kindly.
Also, we have a mage on staff. What? Give me a second. What is his name? A mage on staff, direct from Tidespeak Tower, sent by Arenas. If you wish to have a wizard lock spell cast upon your doors, it's an extra gold each. We provide that service for you.
Oh, that is tempting. Let's fucking go. Hold on, let me insight before.
Make an insight check.
Is that bullshit?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Are you scamming us?
That's a 7! Of course I'm gonna put the 2 more gold on the table.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. And he seems excited about it. Hey, Whizbang, come over here. And there's this guy who actually has like a blue wizard's robe. It's really
it's
nice.
even worse.
Yeah. Huh?
It's even worse.
It's even worse. It's like kind of like an overcoat, but he's got like a little like jaunty hat that kind of comes out to the right to the side, and he's like, "Yeah, boss, I got
Is
you."
that a uniform or something?
Maybe. Don't you like it?
It's a bit gaudy.
My boss likes gaudy.
All right. Well, I guess. Sure.
And you lead the way. You got the numbers of the rooms on your key.
Just gonna give him the numbers. Like, do we actually have to be in the room when you cast that? Because otherwise, like,
I just want to like make sure that you see that we are doing a proper job. You know, a lot of people. Like, you'd go to some bars, some sailor bars here. People would be like trying to like get one over you, try to take your gold. We're not like that here.
Yeah, sure.
So you trust me?
100%.
And he heads upstairs to cast. He says, all you have to do is press the key to the doorknob, and it'll like release the lock.
I'm gonna test it.
Okay, you go up there. After he comes back down, you go up there after he does it.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the door.
Beep.
It's locked. the door's like
Click,
the
click.
doorknob is like loose, like it's not like, but you try to get in, you can't, and you press the key to the doorknob and you just hear a choo choo.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm gonna put it back.
Yeah.
But that's so tempting, just trying to like pick that. It's so tempting. But I shall not.
What would you like to do?
Anyways, Voka, my dear darling boy.
Oh, please. Yes, I'm your darling boy. What do you want from me?
What you gonna do tonight? Tonight's young.
Well, I have an idea of what I'm doing. Do you have an idea of what you're doing? Are you trying to rope me into something?
Not yet.
What do you mean yet?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know. What is that expression? It's
Wow,
worrying.
sucks to be you. Then you're gonna know where you're gonna know.
I'm curious.
Have you seen the wonderful Lighthouse?
I have. That's where I was thinking on going.
Cool.
So you're thinking what I'm thinking.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I don't have much planned, honestly. Other than, get some. Where the fuck is Orgoth?
Wait a second. You're right. Where is Orgoth? He cuts the Orgoth doing
So my papa,
something.
so swipe the Orgoth and like, so my papa lived in Chicago. It's like,
Oh my god, we lost Orgoth in a big city all alone, and
We lost a child.
he's actually the child. I'm
We
not.
lost a child.
I was pretending.
Don't say that too loudly.
He's gonna shrink. He's gonna actually look 10. He looks like a random, not even like himself. He just looks like some random child he saw on the street.
Oh my god, we gotta find him. Who knows what is he gonna get into some illegal gambling ring or something like that? That would be very funny, actually.
No, listen. Orgoth can take care of himself. I trust him on some level.
Some level.
Okay, no, I trust him. To take care of himself is somewhat questionable because he is 17 years old. It was his birthday. He is 17 now.
It was his birthday. He's 17 now. He's supposed to be an adult per half-orc standards, but per lived experience, he's still a child.
Yes, and that is my worry.
Yes. Someone's gonna get him to do some crimes he won't even be, like, aware he's doing.
I mean, at least last time we lost him, we had Pollux to watch him. Not that he needs watch. I just worry. He'll be fine, right?
Smash cut to the drow elf offering some mead to Orgoth.
You gotta call this back.
Someone's gonna kill him. Maybe he's gonna get poisoned or something.
I mean, last time we did leave him alone, he did get stabbed with a poison dagger in the streets, and he almost
Exactly!
died. So there is a little bit of a cause for concern here, but you know what? I am just gonna gaslight myself into thinking this is fine because I at the end of the day, I trust him.
Yeah, and I'm going to make a big effort of trust to not use our group chat to actually message him to know where he is.
You're not one of those hover parents.
No, I'm not.
Helicover?
No, I'm not.
Helicover, yes.
I don't have kids, so I wouldn't know anyways.
What are they? One of those
Airship
magic
parents.
There's airship parents.
Parents.
So Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Should we rope Laphus into Lighthouse activities, or do you think she's having another spa day? I don't know what she does when she's out of our sight.
I'm gonna grab the group chat.
Okay.
Lapis, Are you like in a spa or something?
So smash cut to Lapis. Um, this is a really
She's
nice.
brushing the horses.
Yeah, there's actually a really nice. It's a huge. There's a room for about 25, 30 horses in here. The carts locked up in a warehouse behind the stables. It's very safe. And as you're brushing the horse, you see this woman, human woman, long red hair, comes in wearing. she, she is wearing this shiny like plate mail coming in. She's got a long sword on her hip, and she's leading this beautiful red mare. And she's like sees you brushing the horse, and she's like, "Oh, stable hand, do you think you could help me for a moment?"
No.
Oh, um, uh, my lovely my name is Dame Kelia Manus, and this is
Didn't
my
ask.
lovely steed Velviata.
I
And
care more about it than I do you.
you don't work here, do you?
No, really? What made you think?
Well, you are doing such a great job in ministering to the horse's needs. She's quite a beautiful
Only
specimen.
only our horses.
Indeed, I am sorry that she does a low bow. I am sorry that I interrupted your caretaking. And she leads the horse to an empty stable.
She just continues to brush the horse until she gets the message from North.
In North, you get the message through.
Are you in a spa or something? We're thinking about going to the Lighthouse. If you're not doing anything, you want to tag along, or do you want to have like your little private time or something?
I'm currently giving the horses a spa day.
Okay.
I don't think Lapis even saw the lighthouse, so she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Um, I mean, if you didn't pay attention to it, you wouldn't have, but it does tower over every single building south
Well,
of.
she's inside the stables right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So yeah, she's just like brushing the horse. She just answers with that. And then she just kind of is just like I honestly should go in order to make sure that they don't end up picking up any other giant quests that we don't need to do.
You see Dame Manus's head poke out. Quest? I hear a quest? Do you need a quest?
No, no, no. What I have no idea what you're talking about. And I was talking to myself.
Oh, sorry. You were talking out loud. I wasn't really wasn't
I
wasn't
actually
sure.
wasn't talking out
Okay.
loud. This is me talking in my head.
I can hear your thoughts now.
Fuck it. All right. And she's just going to give all the horses like a sugar cube,
Mm-hmm.
and she puts like down a salt lick before she heads off to
Okay.
the lighthouse in quotations.
The horses like you a lot.
Better.
So North and Voka, you head to the lighthouse.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Who?
2, 1, 2.
Yeah, I should take out my dice now that I think about it.
Your big giant dice container. Okay.
It's so cute though.
I love
It
it.
really is.
It really is. It's perfect.
It really is.
Makeup, what's that?
So you head down to the docks, and you're having a lovely walk down to because it's at the point, like the furthest out point of the land, and you can just see like this big wide beam of light. You're not sure if it's magically created or like there's a fire up there or something, but it's wide enough that you can see it like just searching out and illuminating probably 30 to 40 ships, merchant vessels, military craft floating into the harbor. Voka and North, make a perception check.
Oh wow. What is with
Based on
the
sight?
Based on sight.
what is with the good rolls today?
Nice.
21.
24.
21, 24.
We are perceiving.
Yeah. Both of you out into the harbor, you're kind of looking out at the lights reflecting off of the rippling water, and you think beyond the ships, you see something like a shadow moving in the waters. You look and you see this long-necked creature, kind of just like its neck coming out of the water for a second. And Voka, it reminds you of story like the Loch Ness Monster. It looks exactly like the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
And
No one's gonna believe us.
no.
That does remind me of an old Onkrellin story.
Mm-hmm.
Voka takes a picture of it for whatever reason. It's
It's all
blurry as
blurry.
fuck.
North,
Voka canonically takes the Lost Neck photo. Lost Neck photo
North
of this
with
world.
a 24.
Yeah.
You think you see somebody holding on to the neck as it kind of just crests up and then go down back into the water.
Yo.
Oh my my god, did you see that?
Oh yeah. I want one.
Wait, what do you want the whole sea creature?
I want one. I suck with pets, but I want one. Scritches at chance.
Voka, it was kind of hard to tell just because it was beyond all of the ships, like to see how its proper distance. You only saw part of it. North, compared to the person that was holding onto the neck, this thing was fucking huge.
I mean, theoretically, we could have it swim below the ship when we're out to sea, but we're already taking them. I won't let your dreams only be dreams. If you want one, you can have one.
I think I'm gonna let my dreams only be dreams because it took me like all I had to make friends with this little guy, points at the crow, and the other guy that I left at the stables.
Just saying.
Everything I had.
Just saying I helped.
Maybe another time.
I just saying, I still get those bird visitations, right?
What?
Like bird visits, because I helped. I get crow visitation rights.
I'm gonna look over at Chance.
Chance takes off.
Hey, you just saying you can have hand visitation rights. You were there when thing was red. He's blue now.
Yeah, I was there when the thing was red.
North, roll a percentile for me.
Oh no. Don't do this to
So
me,
in our Discord, everyone helps me
I
come
still-
up with a list
I
of
still need to give you
shinies.
some.
That's 20.
Okay. This is one you came up with, actually.
Oh shit.
Brings back, like after about 5 minutes as you're walking closer and closer to the lighthouse, a tiny ceramic unicorn with a shiny glaze.
Oh my god, you made him do tricks? He brings you things?
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! It's a tiny unicorn!
I do say it's in pristine condition.
I love it! I'm gonna give him a peanut.
I'm trying to figure out how to do strike through on my word processor. Okay.
Voka takes thing out, and he like shakes him a little bit. Why don't you do that?
thing kind of like wiggles its thumb and its pinky like its wings and jumps and kind of like falls onto the ground.
He shakes his head in disapproval. He's like himself now, by the way. At some point along the walk, he's become himself again. He I don't know if you've ever seen the Ina gif where he just like purses his lips together. He just shakes his head.
I'm just gonna put my little tiny little ceramic unicorn in my little money pouch.
Hello.
So you get down to the lighthouse, and Lapis is there with you. I'm trying to let me think. Lapis, you had kind of like there were several drunk sailors who were kind of like hitting on you, like straight up hitting on you on the way, but like they were kind of like I'm sure you were like doing your usual leave me the fuck alone kind of.
Yeah, I have absolutely no time of day for this, so she's just ignoring.
I'm actually gonna duck behind. Do we see this?
Yeah, like there's like one right as she comes around the corner. You're right.
He's gonna duck behind like some barrels or something, and he's gonna shift, and he's gonna choose the form of Orgoth.
But is he still
And-
small? Like is he
No,
like a small
no,
version of Orgoth?
I can grow.
It's short got.
Short goth. Okay.
And I'm gonna like wipe off like my in quotations armor, like dust off.
Yeah.
And he's gonna like try and remember how Orgoth stands, and he's gonna like do like the arms like out thing, and he's gonna do. Technically, this is gonna be perfectly Orgoth's voice. I just can't dip that low. And he's gonna go behind Laphus, and he's gonna say, "Are these guys bothering you?"
One, Voka, make a performance check.
Oh fuck, my first bad roll. What bad-ish roll? Am I good at performance? Oh, I am. 16.
16. Lapis, make an insight check.
It would be so funny if she fails.
That was 16 on the die plus my 9.
You can feel illusion magic just pouring off of this short
Well,
form.
it's not really illusion magic. It's more of just like something's awry.
It's a ship.
Actually,
okay.
it's a shift. She more noticed that those are not Orgoth's eyes.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, you recognize Voka's eyes.
Yeah, I could see the discoloration of Orgoth's eyes.
Yeah.
And like even though Voka is getting a lot of the mannerisms correctly, it's not a 1-to-1 perfect
Yeah.
of Orgoth. And she's just gonna raise an eyebrow and just go,
What are they?
sorry, I'm still kind of sick. And by that I mean I have a fucking lingering cough.
No.
Oh.
No, they weren't. Because I could easily kill them.
Well, like I knew that. I was just. And he just leans down and laps his ear. I was just trying to help.
No, it's
Are
alright.
they distracted at that moment?
The sailors are very distracted, and they're like, "Ladies, we just got paid." Like,
What do you
Can
mean?
I-
I'm a big giant boy.
Whenever he says, "Ladies, we just got paid," Laphus is going to actually turn around.
yeah.
And what is there like around us? Like, is there like barrels or?
If you look on the map, it's around. You're past the docks area with the cranes and barrels and everything.
Is there any like foliage, like trees or anything?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that near
Actually,
us?
there's a lot of foliage. If you look on the map at 16, it's where the lighthouse is, and there's trees and nature and like bushes and foliage. There's lots of foliage.
She's going
here.
to actually put her hand on one of the trees and just siphon off all of its life. and you could actually actively see the tree wither and turn like a gray and starts to crackle, and all of the leaves start to like also turn, instead of like it going from like, you know, what spring would do to and like turn into
Yeah.
like autumn with the
Mm-hmm.
red. No, it just like all of the life, all of the color just
Mm-hmm.
drains.
While
It's-
this happens, I would like to sleight of hand and pickpocket.
I was gonna say Voka is also very interested in the fact that they just got paid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make a sleight of hand check.
And she's just gonna do that and go, "No, I'm fine. I don't need
That's
any
a
of your money."
14 on the die, so that's a 29.
Oh yeah. I'm not even gonna roll because they can't roll that high unless they get a natural. Actually, they get a natural 20. No, they rolled a 2. There's 2 sailors, and one's shorter than the other, and the short one is like, yeah, boss. I think she's dangerous. You like dangerous people, don't you? It's like I do, but I don't know if I would want that much danger around me.
And are you pickpocketing just one of them?
I'm starting with the one that bragged about getting paid.
That's the older
Voka-
guy. It's the older guy. Yeah.
Voka Orgoth is gonna kind of like duck back behind he's gonna like trip and go, oh, he's gonna trip.
Although
And
with the
he's gonna shift
29, I
again.
don't know if you know which one I pickpocketed,
That's true.
or if I even did.
That's true. That's he's not gonna, he's still gonna go on with what he's doing. He's gonna shift again into the form of the entertainer, which if you don't know is a very hot sexy lady.
And the short guy goes look at the tall guy, and he's like, I don't know, she seems really nice. And the tall guy is like, she's probably a favorite of Yusa's.
And
Of
Yusa?
whomst? Do I know about Yusa?
Make Yusa. Let me make sure I get that name right. I have to find it. Give me a second. I usually bold the names so I can see them fast. Yeah, Yusa. Yussa.
Yeah.
Make a history check.
History. 17.
Yusa is the mage of Tidespeak Tower who owns the open key and owns the tower. And they are, he's a transgender man, you know that much. And he's a very powerful and wizard. And the people of the government of Nicodranas really don't like him very much because he's basically an open competition with the rest of the city. And he gives great deals to people. He's always manages to undercut deals in the city. But the older, it's like, well, she's probably one of Yusuf's students. Yusa's students.
Oh, she ain't no student. She doesn't need to study anymore.
And the short guy's like sees the entertainer. It's like, well, what about her? I didn't see her before. Who are you?
She's gonna Voka's gonna shake his head and put on his persona, and he's gonna say, "Oh, me? Well, I was looking for 2 handsome men who were gonna accompany me tonight."
Well, luckily, and they're both drunk. Just so you know, they're both drunk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Voka's aware of this.
Yeah, they are you needing an escort for the evening, my lady? Says the taller one.
Well, I was just saying, I am a I'm a servicer of sorts, and I do take upfront payment.
Upfront payment?
I mean, if you want me to come with you tonight, I'll accompany, but you'll pay me now, and I'll get all dolled up, and we'll meet at the establishment.
Are you from the lavish chateau? Is that where you work?
The
establishment. Yes, I am a well-known worker at the establishment.
Do you
Why?
The short one says, do you think she knows the Ruby of the Sea?
She's the best ever.
Absolutely. I mean,
I've known
you
that for
know.
a fact. I've been with the Ruby many, many times.
And me and her are great
Inside check.
friends.
It's an insight check.
We are great
Okay,
friends.
insight check north. Voka perception.
No, I was
Lapis-
inciting the other guy though. 15.
15.
Meanwhile, Lapis is like
25.
left. She's left the area.
We're trying to frisk these guys again.
15. Has he ever even seen the Ruby of the Sea in person?
No, not in the slightest. No, he's trying to make himself like to look important. So, no.
Oh, what is
That-
she like?
Well, that actually this makes this much easier, and because the entertainer just goes, "Oh, me and her, we're good friends. I mean, I learned most of what I know from her."
What did you roll for your deception?
I got a 25.
Oh yeah, totally. He's like, well, how much are your services?
I
The
don't
taller
know.
guy.
I'm
Is
pretty
it the one I
expensive.
pickpocketed?
I oftentimes, I mean, I'm pretty high up there. I take 500 gold, but if you don't have that much, I could cut you a discount.
25 gold. Let me see. I just got paid after a long journey. And he reaches down. Okay, North, did you do the reach in and grab, or did you do the whole purse?
I actually like. I'm looking at the score I rolled. With a 29, I would have like reached in, grabbed, maybe left like some like the silvers, like the few coppers, and just like put it back.
Yeah. He's
Like no one saw me actually take the pouch,
Yeah.
put the money in my hand, leave a few coins, put it back, and then put it in my own pocket.
He picks up his pouch and like looks over at the short guy. Have you been at my pouch again? No, boss. No. That's I gave you my money to hold because last I got pickpocketed and you know you told me to make sure that you said you'd look after it.
Well, you just say I did say I'd cut you a deal. Do you have any fun little items on you? I mean, they could sell for a high price.
Fun little items like what?
Like magic items.
You
Like
think a
a-
sailor like me would walk the streets of Nicodranas with magic just dripping off of me?
Yes, it's a sign of
I
power.
mean, you look like a pretty magical man yourself.
Lapis, make a Arcana check.
Lapus who just fucked off. Like, no, I'm.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
watching.
yeah.
Yeah, this is what
Washing my
distracted
hands.
Lapis. Yeah, besides the boredom,
You said Arcana?
Arcana.
So that was a natural 20.
That's a great roll
Or-
for your new place.
Yeah, altogether it's a 35.
Okay, Lapis, you kind of like you drift off into the shadows, and you can feel something large and undead swimming deep in the harbor.
Ooh. I'm actually gonna start heading towards the harbor
I mean,
where this feeling is coming from.
You're literally like you're right that point where the lighthouse is. It overlooks the harbor, and you're like literally maybe like 100 feet from it.
I'm gonna make my way down to the
Okay.
waters.
Okay. With the 35 natural 20, like it definitely has noticed you and is starting to swim
Closer.
closer. Yeah.
Oh man, I hope I free willy this shit. Uh, where it like goes over me in a jump and I just go. But
You're at the foot of the. You look up and there's this lighthouse that is it's a statue of the Wildmother, and she's holding like a cauldron in her hand, and the cauldron is what's putting out the light for the lighthouse. And there's actually like a walkway all the way around it, plus a staircase that goes up the pedestal and then inside of the statue to get the rest of the way up. But there seems to be little viewing platforms, or if you want to get like closer to the water, you can as well.
yeah, she's gonna get closer to the water
Yeah.
itself.
Okay. So you get close to the water and you feel it coming closer and closer, and it's huge. Make a perception check.
Perception. That's only a 13.
Okay. You kind of look. It seems to be going underneath a lot of the ships that are in the harbor, and you can kind of see the harbor, but the boats kind of like doing one of these little, like, as it goes under, like the water gets lifted up. It's making a wave. It seems to be maybe about 200 feet off the point where you are right now.
She still has the what was it, the necklace bracelet that makes sure that she doesn't get wet.
Okay.
That she got, and she's just going to stick. You know what? She's just gonna jump in the water.
Okay. North and Voka, make a perception check based on sound.
Okay.
18.
That's an 18 as well.
Both of you, because you weren't trying to hide this, you hear a sploosh coming from where south, where you saw Lapis walk, like kind of like disappearing off that direction, but you hear
There's
a
like a Lapis shaped outline where she was.
Yeah.
And Voka, the entertainer, just mutters, "She can't drown, can she?"
No. I'm gonna go take a look just to make sure. Are you good with these two idiots?
I mean, yeah, I'll be fine.
Cool.
And she just turns back to them. She's just like, "Are you sure you don't have anything left of value?"
I'm gonna go over to the pier in the
Okay.
meantime.
Well, I do have this wedding ring that used to belong to my ex.
I mean, I do take. It'll be good collateral. I can sell it, and I can make her night a good one.
And you'll introduce me to the ruby?
Oh, absolutely. I can even have her at.
Oh, sorry. This is the
know,
kid. This is the little kid. It's like the short one. And you introduce me to the ruby. Looking to both of you, the tall sailor and you.
Well, I don't know. Do you have anything else on you?
I gave all of my coins to God, I gotta come up with names of these guys. I came up with a name.
Terry.
Terry. I gave all my coin to Terry to look after it.
Well, the wedding ring should suffice. And she holds her hand out.
And he gives you the ring.
All right. Well, me and the ruby will be at. Where's your place of choice?
We're staying at the. Sorry. He names a tavern. I have to find it real quick. We're staying at the inn that's behind the Seafloor's Bounty.
Well, at approximately 8 p.m., we'll find you, but you should just start making. We have a little bit of a calling card. Just start making chicken noises out your window, and we'll come and find you.
Make a persuasion check.
God. This is a good time to start rolling well. This is fan-fucking-tastic. Persuasion plus 7, 23. And she's like making goo eyes. She looks so pretty right now.
And you'll take us to the lavish chateau afterwards?
Absolutely. I'll be wearing my best.
This is what I'll sound like, the short sailor goes, cock-a-doodle-doo! Like that.
And she smiles toothy, like this ruby lipstick, like on her, and she just says, "Yes, and we will be right there. I promise."
And he's like,
"I'll be off. I must go get ready. I had to look my best, don't I?"
Of course. I have you on my arm will make the evening perfect.
Totally. And she says, well, and she gives a toodle, and she like walks off towards Laphus, and she gets like a sufficient like mile amount of the way. She starts like running, like lifting up her little dress part. Come on.
And they disappear. They disappear to the northwest.
And just like through the crowd, like she rushes through a crowd and comes out on the other side, regular Voka.
North, you get to the water. You saw you heard a splash coming from this direction, but
Yeah.
Lapis, you get under the water. It's dark, incredibly dark. You don't have night vision, do you? Not dark vision. But you can sense the undead energy coming from this thing as it's coming closer. And you can feel the water kind of like pushing against you as it's coming closer. And do you swim out further?
Yeah, she's actually going to. I feel like she's not very like buoyant, so she would be like on the ground
Uh-huh.
and just kind of walks on the sea floor just a little bit at a time, getting
Okay.
closer to this
Like,
thing.
here, let me make a. You get out maybe about 50 feet. And the water just kind of like, it goes, this is a deep harbor. So like it goes out like shallow and suddenly just drops off. And suddenly you can kind of see it outlined in the black energy of necrotic energy as this incredibly huge bone creature that looks like, if you know what a plesiosaurus, I can't say it.
Plesiosaurus.
Plesiosaurus, yes. Plesiosaurus. And it kind of just swims up to you and its neck kind of stretches out, just made completely of bones. And you see
She
kind of
can't
two.
say it out because
Yeah.
she's underwater.
Yeah.
But she's definitely admiring how beautiful it is.
And it kind of comes up like it's curious about you. And then it swims past, does a circle, comes back north. Make a perception check.
Really good rolls tonight. 22.
As you're watching like the water trying to figure out what happened, you see about maybe 100 feet out this white bony rib cage crest the water for a second and then go back under.
Yeah. Okay, she's definitely there.
and Voka, you catch back up at this point.
He lands his hands on like the side of the harbor. He like kind of like runs into the wall, almost falling over the edge. He like looks over. So where'd she go?
She's over there somewhere.
Oh, also he like digs into his pocket, holds up the ring.
Nice.
Right.
North
Congratulations.
just pulls out the money they got.
Mazel tov.
You have 3 gold and 17 silver.
Yeah, kind of sucks, but
It was kind of fun. Expect to hear chicken noises tonight somewhere on the streets.
3 gold and 17 silver. Wow, that paid off for the end tonight.
I mean, hey, you don't know how much this ring has cost. I'm not gonna sell it here, but we'll find out later.
The Plesiosaurus swims back and it's kind of stops, kind of settles on the bottom, and its neck reaches out toward you. And it gets almost to where you can touch it, Lapis.
She's definitely going to reach out and touch it.
And you can feel, you're not sure where this energy, like how he was created, but it's a strong necrotic magical creation. Very, very, very powerful.
She is going to attempt to ride it.
Make an Arcana check. Yeah, it would say animal handling, but
Plus, that's a 31.
okay. At plus 15. Oh my god. Okay. It kind of like gets closer and gets up next to you, and you just kind of like, you're just going to grab onto its neck.
She's going to wait until it tries to like go around, and she's just going to sit at the back of like its neck.
Okay.
And she's gonna hold on to
Okay. Where do you want it to go?
She's probably just gonna go into the group chat and just And because I know she doesn't have to say it
Right.
out loud,
Right.
she's going to, in Norse mind, and possibly Voka's too, since they're right there together. Just gonna hear, "I'll be back. I'm just gonna have a little ride for a moment."
She found another pet.
You think this one will fit on the ship?
And
Probably not.
as Voka says this, probably like the rib cage thing probably like
Yeah.
does the
Like
thing.
because it goes up and kind of dives back down, and you got to see the tail, the bony tail, flip out of the water for a second and slither back in.
You know, at least she has a brand and she sticks to it.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
She's
Lighthouse?
just gonna. She's not gonna really go anywhere specific. She's just gonna ride around.
Okay.
It's not every day you could ride a plesiosaur.
Like, yay, I'm riding a dinosaur.
You get the sense that this was probably summoned by a mate, not really summoned, but like created by a necromancer of some sort.
Figured.
Yeah, so you just ride around in the harbor. Every once in a while you'll see like there's like sailors who are on the side of the ships like getting rid of the barnacles and stuff, and they'll look over and see the bone, and they're kind of like scramble quickly up onto the ship to get away from it.
Hecking sky barnacles. Telling you.
They're awful.
North and Voka, what do you do?
Lighthouse?
Yeah, Lighthouse.
Cool.
Okay. You head up. There's a the Wildmother is on, like, the statue is on a pedestal, and there's an exterior walkway that goes up, and there's like viewing platforms where you can like look out over the harbor, and then once it gets past the pedestal, it goes inside, and there's a door there.
And she's like, Voka's making like conversation on the way in, and she says, "You know, I think the Wild Mother likes me because I'm like her little jester. That's why she allows me to lie, and it's not like a religion ending thing, right?"
I mean, I've never heard her being like goddess of honesty and stuff like that, right?
Oh no, she's really not. But like, most gods would be like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do that," but I think she finds it funny.
I mean, you're the cleric, you know, but like, I don't think most gods would be mad at lying. There's just some more righteous than others that would just be like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?" But
I mean, I'm not the expert on religion. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here.
I'm not much of a big follower myself. I just found myself like thrust into that, and just gonna just play with the braid where the rose is still in.
Valid,
Hmm.
fair. I get it. Do you mind if I and he like points like double thumbs towards the statue?
Yeah, let's just. Or do you want to go by yourself? That's it.
I mean, you don't mind if you? I'm just gonna like sit on my knees and like.
It's your little
statue.
private thing. I'm just gonna, I don't know, call my mom or something. Just
I
that I got to the city safe and all that.
I was gonna ask her a few questions, see if we can get some divine information about
alright, yeah,
the
you
whole
do your
faith
thing.
thing.
You do your thing. I'm gonna go pee in a corner or something.
Okay, I mean, they're public bathroom. I mean, it's natural. Who gives a shit? And
Narrator, there was not a public bathroom.
It's called the edge of the docks, okay? Everyone does it.
I don't think she would care. It's natural. It's whatever. Everyone pees. It's in this world. There's no everyone poops book. It's everyone pees.
Yeah. So you head up the walkway.
Yeah.
There is, as you get to the platform, you do see along the viewing platform, you see, it looks like vines that are growing out of the stone, and they're wrapping around the railing. That you don't know where it came from. It's like you're really high up to be. It must have like grown a long way through the stone to get to this position. You think possibly magically created by a druid. or a worshiper of the Wildmother. But there's like, you just see as you approach, you see yellow blossoms open up to greet you.
Fancy place. This one has a budget. I see. And he's gonna clear his throat. And he's gonna kneel on his little satyr hooves.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna push his hands together, and he's gonna close his eyes, and he's just gonna say, "You don't have to answer. You don't even have to talk with me, though it'd be appreciated. But I did have a few questions. Are we? Do you know if, by some divine knowledge, if we're on the right path? If we'll find my sister, if there is a way to the Feywilds, would you even know that? Did we dally too long? Is she an old woman by now? Is she hurt? I don't know if I'm doing the right thing."
The silence of the night, you just see stars sparkling. The sound of like buoy bells, slightly ding dong, ding dong. Lapis, going back to Lapis for a second, you see the actual real I can't say it if I don't look at it.
Plesiosaur.
Plesiosaurus. You
Dinosaur.
see dinosaur. You see 2 or 3 of them actually in the harbor, and
Are they alive?
They are alive, yeah, like actual real
Ooh.
ones, and they start kind of chasing and surprisingly being playful, like they are aware of. And you see one of them kind of like rise to the surface as the one that you're riding is chasing him, like playfully. And Voka, as you're watching, you see this off in the distance, this bluish dinosaur like creature crest and jump like a whale breaching. And then suddenly this bone creature kind of cresting, and you see Lapis riding, holding on. Roll percentile dice for me, Voka.
Good full percentile dose from your gut.
That's how old your sister is gonna be.
Oh god. Wait a second. Okay, so it's okay, percentile.
Yes.
Check. Oh. 72.
Okay.
Ooh.
You feel a hand on your shoulder. And you look up and you see an elven woman. Short, curled, dyed red hair, green eyes. A little bit, just a tiny bit taller than you are, but you're kneeling. Were you praying out loud, Voka?
He was muttering to himself
Muttering,
quietly.
okay. You just feel the hand feels comforting. And she points out at the vegetation around the lighthouse and at the waters. Does she answer, my child?
I don't think she has an answer for my problems. They're a little obscure.
Everyone's problems are personal.
I mean, yeah, that's why they're called personal problems. But yeah.
Would you like a cup of tea? I saw you down here praying, and as a druid, I'd look after the lighthouse, a worshipper of Melora.
Oh, I don't see why not. And he like looks around for like north.
North, where are you?
Probably walked off a little bit. Maybe took my sending stone or something just to check in with the maw, just to let her know that I'm alive, that I'm good.
Okay, make a perception check, Voka.
Oh, 17 plus 7 is 20, 24?
You see North making her way back through the vegetation back to the plaza north of the lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm not interrupting whatever
Yeah,
Voka's got
yeah, you're
going
still
on. It's more like,
yeah. She
yeah.
climbed up the lighthouse a little bit. So
I mean, a cup of tea couldn't hurt. I mean, yeah, it couldn't hurt. I don't see a problem with it.
my name is Arverin Laurel.
My name is Voka.
It is nice to meet you. May the Wildmother bless you. And she leads
Oh,
you up the rest of the way to the foot of the statue, and she pulls out a ring of keys and opens up the door.
oh, we're going in. This is special. Uh, yeah, I'm sure he still has his phone call. It's fine.
Do you have any outward like holy symbols of the Wildmother on you?
No, Voka doesn't really have. Really, his only thing that would really be a tell would be like the big feather on his hat,
Right.
but it
Yeah.
could be anything.
The fact you were praying at the foot of the
Yeah.
Wildmother is a big tell for her.
Yeah.
She leads you up about halfway into a sitting chamber, and there's like a stove with burning something wood, like heating a pot kettle, and the kettle's starting to whistle. And she does the whole tea, like it's obvious to you that this is a whole process for her. It's a
Yeah.
ritual. That's
Yeah.
that kind of thing, where she carefully packs the tea leaves into a strainer, and everything pours the way she pours the water. And
So, do you invite everyone who prays to tea, or
only
just lone
those
boys?
no, only those who. What did you say?
Lone boys.
Oh, that. I am. I look after the tower and all who pray here.
Just making sure.
You have no worries for me. And she pours the tea and hands it to you.
And he looks at he's gonna study the cup before taking a sip.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check.
Make a perception
investigation,
check.
or would it be investigation since I'm like actually looking for something?
Make an investigation, yeah, because you're actually kind of.
Oh shit. Investigation is shit 4.
Okay, as you are messing with like trying to figure it out, and the little, I can't remember what they're called, the little like the tea ball strainer things.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking at it, and you see it kind of like open up, and the tea leaves swirl out into the liquid.
That's fine. A little texture never hurt anyone. And he'll drink it anyway.
Okay.
Grimacing after a little bit. Lovely weather.
It is a beautiful night. You do not have to share your troubles with me, but it would be nice to share your company. You are not alone in the world. The Wildmother is everywhere, even in a bastion of civilization such as this.
It's I suppose it's not a huge secret, and if you don't know, you don't know. And if you don't, it might just be a silly question, but you don't happen to know a way into the Feywilds, do you?
There are many crossings. There are magical ways. I personally do not know. I've not been there. No.
Do you know of a way to cross close and soon, and
You seem worried. Are you? What's wrong?
yes, and he almost says my sister, and he stops himself. He says, someone close to me, someone who should be close to someone I'm close to, is in trouble, and on some level, it's my fault. And if I am to, what's the word for it? I have an honor that I must fulfill, and if I can't, then I have failed. And if I fail, then I don't know what. I have to take care of this or something.
You're obviously worried, and you're obviously looking for answers, and you are on the right track.
How do you know?
Look down.
And he looks down.
And you look into your teacup, the liquid gone from when you were drinking it. And inside, the tea leaves have made a pattern. And it looks strangely like a furbolg.
And he cocks his head. Fable?
A furbolg.
What is this? Must I? Is
It's
this
a round, like a wide face, a wide nose, almost like a cow nose.
Is this who I'm looking for, or?
I cannot answer that for you. But somebody is looking out for you. And she kind of makes a hand symbol, blessing of the Wildmother.
Okay, I can work with this. An answer is an answer, no matter the form. And a lead is a lead, no matter where it takes us.
I hope you find and were able to aid your friend who's in trouble.
I'm sure we will, and everything afterwards will go back to normal, right?
Hold still. And she holds out a hand, and a vine grows out of it and kind of goes over to you across your shoulder.
And he tenses.
And then he kind of encircles your forehead. And you just see like blossoms, like colors blossoming. There's a mirror in this room.
And he looks over at himself, and he looks down. He holds a look of shame in his face for a little bit. And he looks back to her, and he says,
This will give you sweet passage through the wilderness. It's a charm. It allows you to make a survival check at advantage when looking for shelter.
okay. How long does it last? So I can note it down.
Until you use it.
Okay. Well, I have a friend down there who's been waiting, and I truly should have invited him, but they're contacting someone. I should get back.
Did you you told her your name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his last name though.
Yeah. Safe travels, Voka. May Melora watch over you.
May your I'm good at this. Wait, I got it. I'm good at this cleric stuff. Blessings be upon you, and may you're blessed. Yeah.
She goes to the door, walks you downstairs to the balcony again.
Mother's blessings be upon you, and may every clown you ever see be a good one.
You're a strange sort of Voka, but I have enjoyed our tea.
I will see this. And he mutters under his breath. Well, he was never quite normal either, but thank you.
And she turns and lets herself back in the door, leaving you alone on the balcony.
And he like deflates like a little bit. And he brings himself back up and he's gonna clip clop down the stairs.
Okay. Lapis, at one point, the play kind of goes really, really deep, and you look over and you see a sea elf riding one of the dinosaurs, and he kind of just looks at you and waves as he goes by.
It's that one gif of, I think it's oh god, I think it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, of that kid who like gives a wave and then he just stops and like stares like what the fuck.
Okay, are you talking about the rally scene?
I think so, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That just happens. And she kind of gives like the undead Plessy, like a pat on its back to kind of just be like, all right, time for me to go back now.
And the undead Plessy surfaces slowly, like weaving in and around the ships in the harbor, and gets to the shore and lets you out.
She just gets off of it and due to the thing, just like completely dry. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's like you're walking out of the water and just the water just like drips off of you, and it's like, yeah.
North. She turns around, gives the undead like a little scratch on like the wherever like the nose would have been, and she like goes back up to the lighthouse, I guess.
You see, actually, let me figure out what North. Do you want to RP the phone call?
No need to RP a phone call. It's 25 words wrong.
Okay.
Just check it and just letting her know that I'm safe. And in the meantime, I might just like sit on a bench and like pick a book I took from Laphus's stash. Just like open it. Just
what book is it, Laphus?
Start flicking through like I don't know like Dr. Flexi Jerkov and the discovery of the Clitosaurus Rex.
There you go. North made one.
You're looking through this like smutty book, and you see Voka approach, and he is wearing a crown of flowers.
Oh, that's cute. You got a new accessory.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about. I'm always, he says sarcastically, I'm always thinking about changing my look.
Nice. I slapped the book closed and it was upside down the whole time.
I see.
Lapis, you see the two of them on a bench in the little plaza north of the lighthouse.
Underneath the tree. She just heads over to them.
And you see Voka's flower crown.
So did you guys do what you needed to do?
On some level, yes. On some level, no. If you see a Fairbog, big tall fellow, wide nose, I'm looking for a sort of fellow, I think.
Is there a specific one? Because that's a whole
variety of...
There's gonna be a bunch everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Did you want to talk to Pumat Soul? He's in Zadash, I believe.
He's at the invulnerable vagrant, right?
Mm-hmm. Those are the only furbolgs that I know of, at least by name.
I mean, yeah, if you could, I mean, that would be a good start.
Unless you want to go all the way over to,
Bazozan, I believe.
Yeah,
Bazozan. There was one there. Yeah.
Unless you want to go all the way to Baxazan, but that would be even farther from where we are. I think Pumat Soul is closest.
I'm sure whoever I'm in quotations fated to meet will come to me, and supposedly they will be of great help to me. That's all I know. I talked to a person.
It's better than talking to a person than if you're talking to yourself alone. So props, amazing, excellent.
I am not off to talk to myself all that much. Do I? I mean, yes, I do. Like, it's different though. That's like a writing thing. That's it's totally different.
If you say so.
Listen, anywho, any more business within the lighthouse? This shrine of the Wildmother and Medora or whoever.
No, not that I know of.
I got nothing to do here, honestly. I was just more like buddy system kind of. Like we already left Orgoth.
The night is yours.
I'd mostly want to know who made that beautiful, beautiful undead plesiosaur, but that is a mystery that can remain a mystery.
Have you been under the water this whole time?
Oh yeah, it was really nice.
Sometimes I forget that you don't need to breathe.
It's
I mean,
really nice.
Could be a little cold, no?
I can't feel it.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, of course.
As you're talking, you look up at a tower nearby and you see that it's past 8, and you see the sailors, the tall sailor and the short sailor, and the tall sailor is stomping towards you around the corner.
And to me?
Yeah, to you and North and Laphus.
Oh, well, hail and well met.
Which one of you was it who stole my purse?
What?
None of us.
Where did the woman go? The beautiful courtesan.
I don't know.
Yeah. It must have been her. She must. We were like clucking like chickens, and nobody came.
Voka has to suppress he like throws his hand over his mouth and suppresses a laugh.
Honestly, she showed up out of nowhere. I don't really know her. She was just.
If you didn't notice, I was already long gone.
I've never seen that woman in my life.
You must have done something. Where's our money? We're broke. We can't even afford our room anymore.
Look, I'm a man of the gods. You can.
Oh, I'm just a traveler. Not the traveler. Heard about like I found a weird pamphlet.
I can offer you some guidance in this trying time.
I wish you'd offer us our money back.
What?
We don't have your money.
It must have been one of you.
How come?
This feels.
Where have you been tonight?
This feels a lot like profiling.
You were here. The profile is you were here. I don't know where you went, but all of you, the two of you, were around. Well, no, she wasn't, and then he was.
Actually, he wouldn't recognize me because I only approached them as in quotations Orgoth.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And the entertainer.
Yeah.
The temptation to accuse Orgoth now.
Yeah. But, and the sailor's like,
how many people have you met tonight? Honestly, you were carousing. You were drunk when we met you.
We were drunk. That rot gut was just like, we should have paid more. It would have been, went straight to our heads. Well, I know.
Well, it went straight to your heads. Aren't you? Are you sure that you were not partying a bit too hard and someone took it from you?
And the short sailor is like, yeah, we were over at Let me find it. Give me a second. What was it called? Yeah, we were over at the Innocent Nymph earlier today too.
So
we don't want to talk about.
Are you sure you didn't drink the entirety of your paycheck?
Well, that is a possibility. So.
And so you jumped straight to blaming us. Perfect, and me, a perfect stranger.
We had our money before we came down here and followed the beautiful young mage here.
Gross.
What? That lady could have stole all your money. Why don't you go find her?
We shall. And they start to walk away. But then you see the tall man suddenly kind of like cough. And he turns and spits up blood. And looks down. What did you... and looks at. I didn't do anything. And he goes into his knee, and he starts clutching at his chest. What do you do?
He
Voka, you're dramatic over here. I don't
I like pulling pranks. I'm not a murderer. He pushes people aside. And he does rush forward, and he's going to.
The man suddenly goes, just falls back onto his back, and he's clutching his chest.
Do you want me to make a medicine check, or I'm gonna
make a medicine check? I mean, what else do you want to do?
I was gonna cast cure. I was gonna cast cure wounds at second level.
Okay, as you're casting it on him, the spell goes off, and you see his shirt on his chest suddenly tear open, and
he's got a chest burster.
You got a red worm kind of comes out of it, crawls like it looks at you, fangs, and starts to run away. What do you do?
Is that a fucking chest burster?
Is he dead?
He is dead. Yes.
Well, is there a diamond in this wedding ring that they gave me?
Can I attempt to just shoot the little thing that came out?
Make a 2-hit roll. Let me pull up the stats. So.
I do have Revivify, but I don't have a diamond worth that.
That's like a 24.
Okay. Let's see. I think it's probably an let's see, copy image address. I'm putting it in the Discord chat. The image. Boom. Okay. Yeah,
24 to hit.
24 to hit. It definitely hits. It's AC of 12. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's max damage for 14.
Okay. It had 7. So you just immediately impale it. The short sailor is like, wow! He just runs for it, terrified.
If I go and pick up this cure that I have,
yeah,
the thing is dead.
It's dead. Yeah.
Do I know what that is? What is that?
I would like Laphus. No, actually, all of you make Arcana checks.
Oh, that's.
Arcana.
Oh, there we go. 6.
Hey, let's go.
That was a really shitty roll, and that makes it a 17.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Laphus, you don't know exactly like details with this, but you know it is a slod tadpole.
Oh.
Something at some point laid an egg inside of this man. And
well, it's a good thing nobody had sex with this man recently. So that's a slod.
Fuck is a slod?
All I know is that I'm gonna guess at some point while he was sailing, something laid an egg inside of him.
Ew.
So there's nothing we could have done, correct?
No, not really. I mean, unless we knew beforehand that he had a slot within him, there was possibly a chance to save him. But
yeah, there's just the issue that we're on the street. There's a body right here. Do I just leave the arrow with the slab tadpole next to him so people know what happened?
We could just put the slot right back on top of his body or something. Maybe it died giving birth.
You hear whistles.
It's got a hole through it.
You hear whistles coming from down the street.
We should leave.
I'm gonna leave the arrow there.
I'm gonna go back in the water.
Or should we stay and explain? I don't know.
I think I'm going to use Mask of Many Faces.
Oh, I guess we're doing this. I'm just gonna duck behind something and take the quite literally the random, just a random guy in the crowd.
Walk away.
I guess I'll just take the appearance of just some random guy.
Nondescript dragonborn just walking away.
Laphus, what do? You're walking in the water?
I'm actually going to, yeah, I think I'm just gonna Misty Step, like, however far away and then go into the water and
Mhm.
like move a little bit more towards like farther away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
about 30 seconds later, the short sailor comes running back with two Zalazo running with him. He's like, look, that thing came out of his. So, it must have scared off. I wonder if it ate. It could have. Oh, they killed it. It's an arrow. And the Zalazo go up and look at the arrow. And they're like, ugh. And you hear one of them say, we've had these. People are dying. What do we do? We have to tell the others. And they actually do a whistle, and more Zalazo show up, and they find a stretcher and put a cover over the body. And y'all are gone though, so
Yeah.
what do y'all do?
Tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Just gonna do, like the guy who's at a tavern, like nondescript tavern with a glass just looking out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing the Javert thing? Where he's just looking out the window like, huh.
Or just like when you hear stuff and you have the whole bunch of people who are just like, let's go look what's going on.
Yeah, it's
Let's look.
the point
The
where
other
the lighthouse is a little, because of all the foliage, is a little bit more secluded, and from like there's maybe like 200 feet like till you get to actually like where the buildings are and everything. And this was like close to the foliage, so by the time a crowd is gathering, by the time you just watch this Lazo cover the body up, and they start talking to people, and you hear North, you're sitting around listening. Voka, Laphus is gone, I'm sure. Voka, are you sticking around?
He's just some random guy. He just basically picked some random guy out of a crowd and he's standing on the other side of it. So
Got
he'll
it.
stick around to like see what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're nosy like that.
Yeah.
I'm nosy.
North, you saw you see the Zalazo questioning the short sailor. The short sailor is like, this is the most terrifying thing. And then we got our wallet stolen, like our money pouch stolen earlier. This is a horrible day.
The money pouch is still there. The money is not.
And they basically give the Lazo a description of, they ask about who they were in contact with. So they give you a description of the woman in red, Orgoth, Laphus, and North, who whatever what Mask of Many Faces were you in going into town? Like, were you whatever
Autumn, I
Autumn.
believe.
So you're Autumn describes your Autumn form. So
Huh?
what?
Huh? Oh, that's not me. I'm a nondescript dragonborn.
I know. But the short sailor is giving your descriptions to the Zalazo. So
Cool.
So what do you do?
Well, getting out of town is gonna be fun.
Smash cut an hour later to Zalazo coming up to Orgoth having a drink with the drow woman, and Zalazo puts his hand on his shoulder. Like, come with us. What did I do? Okay. Where would you like to go?
I'm not
from
guilty
here?
of anything, so
Yes.
if they come to the tavern and question me, I can see. I can. Say
I was a random bystander that technically the little short man would have seen that I rushed forward to help his friend.
He describes all of that. Like, he basically says, like, I thought they were stole our money, but they the satyr actually tried to help my friend, and the other one shot an arrow through the worm guy. So they were trying to save us, but I thought they were trying to steal our money, but I don't know. So they tell everything. He tells everything like truthfully, and not trying to screw you guys over. Just basically like you were involved.
We weren't involved though.
You just
We
showed
were
up here,
there.
stole our money. money.
Yeah.
I didn't lay any egg in that
didn't do
guy's
any.
belly.
Well, again, Lapis didn't do anything. Voka and North did stuff, but like
Yeah, but doesn't
Not
matter.
really.
not really. So, so where do you go?
I'll put a few copper towards charity, and that's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Voka doesn't know who what North is, so
Mm-mm.
he's just gonna assume that we're meeting back at
At the Withered Bird Inn.
at the Withered Bird Inn,
Okay.
and he's just walking in as some random guy.
Welcome to the Withered Bird Inn. What's his name says? Wilkus.
Oh, sorry, I have a room. I'm sorry.
You hold the key.
Yeah.
Oh, you must have been one of the friends of the other. No
Oh
problem.
yeah. Yeah, totally.
Head on stairs. Head on upstairs. You need a nightcap.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Maybe 5 minutes later, a white dragonborn walks in. Just shows the key, says nothing.
That's an unusual group of people that they're friends with. So who tells Lapis where you are? Or she's just going back to the stables, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where she was sleeping.
Okay.
Just drop into the room. Look at the nondescript guy.
Voka looks at the nondescript dragonborn.
Voka's nondescript guy has like a little like two dots and like a line for a mouth,
Like a ditto.
like a ditto.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about him. It's nondescriptive.
This is like this is the nondescript white guy every RPG customized screen starts you out
his
with.
name is Kyle.
Yeah, his name is Kyle. This is the meteor of of nondescript white guys.
Just a dude.
Just a dude.
Can just imagine the moment like they're staring at each other for a moment and just like nod. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we are we good or should we stay?
I'm not staying here. We should wait for Orgoth and then fucking.
Well, no, we don't have to leave, but
we didn't.
do
we
we
didn't do
stay-
anything wrong.
do we stay like this? Do we go into hiding or we're going to prison?
I'm not going into hiding. I didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, I didn't either. I mean, technically I did, but like, come on.
Exactly.
And he's going to shift back.
Pretty good looking like that though.
Yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, I looked pretty nondescript. I'll keep that. Technically, since I've seen him now, I can be him whenever I want. Technically,
What is this nondescript man's name?
His name is John. John. No, because like, listen, you know how everyone always is
John
like,
Bell
oh,
John.
no, you know how everyone's like, oh, this is a John Doom guy or like John
Doom guy.
Call of Duty. It's like they always put like they always use the name. So this is John far and few between.
John Farby.
John Farby, and he is as plain and as nondescript as they come. He's just some. If he was a description being described in a video game, it would be John Farby, just some guy.
Lapis, the horses are very happy to see you return, and
That's good.
you your horse kind of nuzzles your pouch looking for an apple.
She reaches into her pouch and gets an apple, gives him splits it in 4 ways to everybody gets one, but
Mhm.
she gives him the bigger piece.
Got it. Oh, okay. You look and you see the charger that the mare that the knight brought in is kind of like watching you, like its head over the stable door.
Just gonna give that one not a piece of apple, but a little sugar cube.
Okay.
A little sugar cube.
So, and make a animal handling actually.
It does that weird thing that horses do with their lips, where they're like.
Or
Well, yeah.
Oh.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. And just sucks up that sugar cube.
Hover. Just hoovers it.
But yeah, she's just gonna relax the rest of the night and just lay with them and
Mhm.
just watch over them as the night goes on.
Okay. Voka and North, you are in your room. Or are you in the same room? Because you got two of them.
Yeah, we got 2 of them. I was keeping one for Orgoth because he snores.
foul in nature, but fair.
Yeah. And you hear people talking loudly, like it was getting quiet, and then you hear somebody calling up, like, man, down at the lighthouse, like this creature, like just burst out of this guy's chest. Like, I know that guy. Him and his short friend, they were assholes, but they were nice people. And
They were assholes, but they were nice people.
they were
Just
good
like
sailors.
North.
Yeah. They and you hear people talking about how like there was some mysterious disappearances, like some owners of some of the boats have been going missing, and they're like we don't know, like maybe it's involved with that. Like, no, those are just like kidnappings. I'm sure they're just being held for ransom somewhere.
Okay.
We're not good. This isn't
We're
a
not. We like.
We promised.
We promised.
There is a reward for their. Yeah, I'm kidding.
We promised.
But
There's a call of money, but we promised.
I mean, technically, even though we got like half of it taken away, I mean, our last job offered still a lot of money.
I don't know. I never saw the color of that money, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if we took any job, Laphus might kill us and turn us into one of her little bone creatures, and I'm not too keen on that.
No.
Do you want to be one of Laphus's bone creatures? I don't.
No, I don't want to be one of Laphus's bone creatures.
Because that's what we're gonna be if we accept any more quests.
Straight
plus-
to the point.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
That's why I'm looking for the Fearbolt. I asked. That's the whole point.
Yes,
Exactly.
Sure, yes, absolutely.
You hear a hammering on the one of the walls outside, not on your door, but like a little like tap 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 on your out on the hallway outside your door.
I'm gonna turn into that in my mind. I'm
Mask of many faces.
I'm gonna become John Farby, and I'm gonna peek out the door because I feel like nondescript white guy would be curious about.
I'm gonna
there's a
poke my
handwritten
head out with my Dragonborn, but pull up my little like sleep mask.
the Sailors Guild and the Merchants Guild offer a reward for any information to the death of Red
Kyle.
Kyle's a good name.
No, his name was Terry.
Terry, that's right.
Oh no.
Terry Kyle is his name. Okay.
Terry Kyle.
Terry Kyle.
Rest in peace, Terry Kyle.
Sailor Terry Kyle. Any information as to the attack on Terry Kyle? The docks are not safe.
Attack on Terry Kyle? If anything, his fucking titties attacked us.
Technically, we were the victims. I mean, not saying we like loosely.
I demand reparation.
So we're ignoring this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
They can deal with their chestburster problem. I'm sure
I
there's
mean,
other adventurers that are gonna show up here.
I mean, yeah, this could be like someone else's one shot.
I'll do it too.
Oh God.
Oh, this could be a job for the Keen Eyes.
Yeah, you see what if yeah, the keen eyes are on our trail, and since
Yeah.
we've given them such a big name, then maybe
They got a good rep.
they got a totally good rep. Totally because of nobody else.
Didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing, but maybe they'll come by and sweep up this whole chest burster problem.
Although honestly, should I become a writer, because that's giving me some ideas, like like some horror novels,
About like maybe like an alien.
maybe like an alien or something putting eggs in people and then they come out the chest.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I should
you
start.
could
I
put them
should
up against
start working
another.
on that. Yeah,
You could put them up against another alien race.
like a kind of predator. Yeah.
Yeah, you could call it Alien versus Predator.
Oh, you could have like a sleigh ride of friendship in there where they team up with a human of some sort.
And then I wrote the porn version of it because there's a bunch of oviposition shit that the furries are going to be very happy about.
I mean, you could also write with the alien. You could also write a book in which you are isolated. You could call it Alien Isolation.
Oh my god. Oh,
We got jokes.
We got
oh
references.
my god. Okay.
We're
I know, I'm
referencing
I'm
popular
gonna start
media.
working on that.
Okay.
Can't be worse than these Taryn Darrington things.
Oh,
Lapis.
Yes.
The stable door. There's a knock at the stable doors. A knock.
She's not gonna answer it. Like, who
No,
the fuck
no,
knocks
no.
a stable door?
And you hear a voice. Can I come in?
She's not gonna say anything. Who does that? So she's just not gonna say anything.
My masters told me that you were here, and I don't know your name, but my master is the master of Tidespeak Tower, and he told me to tell you that he could sense your power.
She's just gonna stay quiet.
The
She has
doors.
no idea, like, who the fuck this is, who they're actually looking for, what it all means. She's just gonna say no.
No, the door opens up. Squeak! I'm coming in. Don't fireball me. And I'm sure you're inside the stable with the doors, because these like doors for this to keep the horses in.
Mm-hmm.
And my name is Winsforth, and I am the major domo to Yusa, master of Tidespeak Tower, a very powerful mage. I'm saying that because he might be listening, and he likes to be like built up, and he's kind of like just pacing down the central track of the stables. Please don't fireball me.
He insists on being fireballed.
Actually, he said that you are a powerful necromancer, and you were riding around our defense system in the bay, and he wanted me to make sure that you had everything that you possibly wanted, and we're not here to blow up the city. Those are my words.
She's just gonna lean out onto like where like the railing is where the horses normally like poke their heads out.
Yeah.
And she's just going to look at him like, you can go. I don't need anything. I don't want anything. Just leave. And if you don't, I'm not gonna fireball you, but I will chain lightning your ass.
Oh, I don't want that. I just wanted to make sure that as long as you don't come, I'm passing a message that as long as you don't cause any problems in the city, you are welcome here.
Believe me, I would want to leave as soon as possible.
Okay. And you look and you see this little short goblin, bald, with little like a vest, a little like cravat, and two little like the pisnet. What is it called? I can't say it. This is French.
Pince-nez.
Yeah, the two little glasses over the edge of the nose, that spokes. Anyway, he's like, you're welcome at Tides Peak Tower to say hello anytime you like. Just ask for Winsworth. That's me. Winsforth. That's me. Um, He takes steps backwards out the door. Um, Good day, Mistress Necromancer, and heads on out.
She's just gonna go right back to where the horses are, kind of nestle in and just shake her head while she's trying to relax.
Oh, he looks like copy image.
I love him.
He's a little
Scary.
guy.
I just love him.
Yeah,
Yes, I love him.
yeah. Um,
He's such a good boy.
Anything else you want to do this evening?
Nope.
Maybe just checking. Like, I know that we only have like 4 minutes before
Yeah,
wrapping up,
yeah.
but just like check in, like see if I get any vibes from Ophiuchus, because I did the fucking job he asked me to do.
Ophiuchus, we've been having some lovely conversations. We're getting to know each other once again. I don't know why we haven't changed back.
Okay, well, I did your bidding.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you continue to do my bidding,
Motherfucker.
perhaps we can find our forms, and then you can be bride's best man at our wedding, or bridesmaids, whichever you prefer.
That's all you got?
Well, I'm telling you, we. That's all I've got. Yes,
That's a what?
that's all I've got. I mean, we're away from home.
Yes, you are. And I'm away from home as well. But you don't see me whining about it. I do the job I'm here to do.
Yes, but we do still give you like an insane magical power.
Like you're a team now?
Yeah, we try. Well, I'm the
So
one who
you-
can
you-
speak to you, but he's very much
So
kind of.
you're saying that you're basically like splitting the job halfsies now, but like I haven't felt any kind of oomph.
Possibly. We could work on that.
There is a harbor here, and I'm very tempted to just yeet.
We always come back, you know.
North is in the room. Just yeets. Does it come back?
It does come back, actually.
Oh shit.
The next morning, Orgoth has not shown up.
Told you, I mean, I didn't tell you, but he's still gone.
Is he dead?
He's dead in the streets, and he's been stabbed with another poison dagger.
He's got a fucking chest burster coming out of his chest. He's dead.
Oh God, we should have taken care of the problem.
Oh no.
Should we hold a funeral?
Maybe a wake at the very least.
What do we tell his mother?
Oh no, his mother! She's on the way to Gao. You know how far that is?
Oh God, is another. Do we tell her after this is all done? Do we replace him? Do we hire more meat, like the muscle?
I mean, you could show up and just be like, "Hey, mom, I'm doing fine."
I couldn't. She seems very nice. I couldn't do that. I'm a liar. I'm not okay. I am cruel and I am a liar, but I'm not making a good point for myself here. But still, I'm not doing that.
You get a message north. I think it's gonna go to you.
Yeah, I got the group chat. If that's coming from
Yeah,
the
you
group
get a
chat.
message from Orgoth, and he says, um, have to be quick. Red-robed Kaka talking to me right now. Zalazo guardhouse.
He's been arrested.
And that's
What
where we're gonna
the
stop.
fuck?
That's where we're gonna stop for. He was actually just brought in for questioning. So. Oh.
He's at the front of a mall. We're looking for the parents of a very tall, gray teenager. You are his legal guardian. Please come to the front and collect your child.
Oh.
Your very tall, gray child.
Oh.
I'm not a child, I'm an adult.
Well, the Cerebus Assembly have gotten involved, so that's what's going to happen next time.
Yeah, because he was seen on the scene of the crime. Well, the first crime.
I love that we had two different things happening here where, like, Laphus is just living her fairy tale dreams, and North and Voka are just like...
This is what happens when you don't give a shit.
Oh, great game today. And we're back.
She's living stress-free.
And we're back next week.
Yay!
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 Is there anything we need to talk about before we wrap it up? Thank
I
you
do
to the
have so
chat.
much.
And thank
Thank
you
you.
thank you for the chat and everybody who came in to listen to us today. Let's go around and do a wrap up.
Hey, this is Jaiden. Since Bill isn't around, just playing Lapis. Very chill today. This is what happens again when you have no fucks to give. Specifically for this place. And yeah, just hang out with us over on the Discord. We're usually hanging around there talking about random shit. A lot of Lord of the Rings stuff lately. I've been noticing. Like,
Oh my
a
God.
lot of Lord of the Rings.
It's kind of gotten weird in that channel a little bit.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's just so random that it's Lord of the Rings specifically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have that much to say today. I moved.
Congratulations on your move.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go see my family after this.
Yay.
Good night.
Yay, good luck.
Yeah.
Everyone, this is Jamie. I've been playing Northia Legend Roblox. You can find me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at Steelclad Art. We got a Patreon. Check it out. And you know what? Maybe in their downtime, North is actually gonna try to write that shit.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
If you write a North rendition of Alien vs. Predator, you need to let me read it.
I might not write it because I have a list of stuff I gotta write, but
Yeah.
I am down to just like destroy Tyrion Darrington and take his place as one of the cheesiest
Oh my
authors you'll
God,
ever
that would be
meet.
amazing. Yes.
I want to become a bestseller, Ron. That's what Ophucus can help
Hey.
me with.
Fuka says, I'm really good with a pen.
A pen or a penis?
You got it.
Would you like to know? And you hear like arguing, bickering, start going back and forth again. So.
Oh god, hi. I'm Mira, and I was playing Voka today, and you can find me on Blue Sky and TikTok at Cute Mangoes. I technically have a toy house now. I'm trying to get into using that too. Someone gave me their code, so
I don't know what that is.
it's like it's another art platform. But
Yay,
yeah, I have
art.
one of those now. And I don't have too much to say other that you can I shit post a lot about my D&D characters, and if you like, you should tell me because I crave validation. Kiss kiss. Anyway, bye.
And my name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter at Ron or Blue Sky at Ron88Keys. Also, just so you know, I set this up as like you could take it or leave it. So just so you know, you're not locked in to doing anything, even though like the encounter is there. You go run with it. You please follow
Well,
us.
I don't want to be turned into one of Lapus's bone creatures, so I don't know.
please follow us on all the socials. Follow us here on Twitch, on YouTube, TikTok at Severed Studios. Few and far between is a production of Severed Studios. Please check out our other shows like Severed Sons and other side quests on Twitch, YouTube, and everywhere you get your podcasts. Links are in the show notes. May your problems be few and far between. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.